Hello everyone, welcome to session 3 of Fusion 360. Today we will be seeing how to create a part from just a picture that we've taken with our phone or with a camera, and also how to create a part from a DXF file that we can just download from internet or whatever. Okay, so first of all we will need just to have like a file on our desktop. Okay, so suppose that you have like the file on GPG or whatever format you want. So the first thing we need to do is, okay, we are just here in our Fusion 360. We'll just create a new folder. It's called session 003. Okay, and this will be a picture to part. Okay, location it's session 3. Okay, so save. Okay, so now we have this. The first thing we need to do, sorry, the first thing we need to do is just insert and canvas. Okay, you need to go to insert canvas, and now you can, or just you can have upload all the pictures you have, or you can just like insert from computer, go to my desktop in my case, USB dongle, that is a picture I taken, open. Now it says, hey, where do you want to just like place the picture? In which plane do you want? In this one. And now we have like here several scales and things like this for the canvas, because the canvas is like a tool to help us to design the part, okay? Because we don't know the real scale of the pictures and things like this, we just leave everything like this, and we will rescale the part at the end of the process. So we click OK, and as you can see here, we have this dongle. It's a 2D image, okay? So we can just like see the canvas or just not. So the first thing we're gonna do is like create a profile that it's following all the outer surface, okay? And create a 2D, okay, part. So first of all, let's go to sketch, select the plane. You see that it is not in the center of the canvas, but it doesn't have anything. You can just work like this. And we can work with straight lines, as we can see, and then just apply some fillets. Okay, so we just can amplify here, something like here. Don't worry about the angles and things like that, okay, because the picture is not. This looks like this, more or less like this, like this. You go like there, like there. Okay, you can just like take more time or take a better picture or whatever you want. Okay, this just for demonstration purposes. Okay, here we will go here and there. Okay, so now we have our 2D profile. What do we need to do? Well, I can just like put some constraints here, like this one should be perpendicular, and this one also, and this one also. Okay, it's like already, and you are just like parallel, you and your parallel. Okay, it's saying that everything is like okay. We can just have created a symmetry here, okay, but we're just like doing like this. So now we have our 2D sketch. You can just like say, hey, this is not okay, more or less. Okay, because he's saying that this one it's horizontal. Okay, now I can select that. Okay, so more or less we have the part. Now we can just like also use another canvas to see how the front of this part is, but it's not the purpose of this video. It's like simple parts just to create this. So now we'll go to finish sketch, extrude. We select the profile. We just like extrude it, whatever it is. So what they usually do is like usually the thickness of the part. It's easy to measure because I'm just like looking to 2,5 D parts that are like They are 3D parts, but if you look it from the top, it's like a 2D profile. So usually the Z, this will be like my Z, it's going to be the real thickness that I can measure with a ruler, with a caliper, or whatever, okay? So for example, we will say that this is like a real USB, I think it's like 4 millimeters or something like this. Okay, now this is like out of scale, okay, because you know that a USB is not like this. So now we will proceed to just like rescale the part, just because we know this measure, it's like, for example, it says here 5 millimeters, but in reality, I don't have here a ruler. Wait a second, I will go for a ruler. So now I have a ruler. The thickness, edit feature, it's like 4 millimeters, the real thickness. And now we are seeing that here it's like 4.256. So the real width it's 12 millimeters. And here we have like 4.256. So what we will do is like go to scale. So modify, scale. What do we want to scale? This body. We want uniform? No. We want the Z will be left as 1, okay? So in the width, we will say like it's 12 divided by 4.256, okay? Here it will be the same, 12 divided by 4.256, okay, here it is also kind of. And the Z will be left as a normal one, okay? So now we have like our part on real size. This is like, okay, it's nearly 12. And we have our part. After this, we can just like apply some fillets and things like this. If you want here now, this and this one and this other one here. Okay, so you can just like work a little bit with this tool. If you have this, very useful web fillet. This is very useful when you only have like a ruler in an environment that you don't have a lot of time to just like be measuring everything, or the profile is strange. So you can use this technique. It's easy and it works pretty well, okay? And now you will have like more or less a 2D a model of your part. That's the first part of today. We save it and we have it here. Okay, so now we will just close this part. We will begin with a new one, okay? So this second part will be the DXF2 part, okay? Save. So what we are going to do, it's in the same module of insert. Okay, so I have downloaded a DXF. I will upload it in Ateneo. But basically you can go and download from anywhere you want. I downloaded from Rexroth, from Bosch profiles, industrial profiles, okay? So we'll go again to insert DXF. Again, it says, hey, where do you want to put your 2D DXF here? And select where it's your DXF. In my case, it's here. Open. Wow. Okay, so these are like the 3 DXF. So we will say okay. And what happens now? They are giving us all the DXF, but we don't want all the DXF. We want to have the 3D profile of this. So what we are going to do, it's like go to select, okay, select tool. You can just add, like if you go from right to left, I think that it selects everything, a lot of entities, and then click delete. Boom. We only have this left. Boom. Okay, so now we have this 2D profile, and as you can see, it's like a sketch. Okay, so the only thing we need to do is go to extrude, select the profile, and now we have like our profile. Boom. Okay, so a nice thing that I'm going to show now and tomorrow I will be uploading more about it. It's about the parametric modeling, okay, that we can create. For example, if you want to create a big structure, you can just like be always opening here, edit, blah, 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 and creating new parts. But also you can just go to modify, change parameters, add a user parameter. It will be called length of profile. Okay, you can put the name, whatever you want. And here it will say 111 millimeters, okay? This is the length of the profile. Okay, now we are just saying okay here and edit feature, and instead of putting here the distance, we will say length of profile. Okay, now we have it like here, 11 millimeters. Modify. Okay, now what we are going to do is like in toolbar. Okay, and here we say 100, whatever it is. Okay, and now it's modified and we have like this infinite profile here. Okay, open it, 120. Okay, home, and here we have it. Okay, so you can just like work very quick. Also, you can just modify every distance that you want. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll be seeing a little bit more about parametric modeling. Okay. And what else? We've seen a little bit about everything. You just need to like play with it. The planes construction, we will see it more in depth in the future. And next week we will begin with CAD-CAM. Okay, so we will just create the first part and see how to create the CAM. So thank you. See you tomorrow.